Hey Jeff, I'm not gonna say your last name.
You can give it a shot. It's Rain
Rain
Gotch.
Gauge.
Rain Gotch. But
I'm
you can
there.
say rain.
Rain.
Like the Rain Man. Like
Okay.
make it rain.
Make it rain. How are you doing, man? How's everything
Doing
going?
great, dude. Feeling great, feeling good, everything thank God. Moving along.
How's 2022 for you as a
2020,
business?
we've been crushing it, honestly. We just literally from January 1st until today, the market's been on fire for us. The phone is going off the charts, and we are just doing deals, whether it's buy side, sell side, new dev, commercial, we're all over.
That's awesome. And what do you attribute that to? Like, why you guys think you're getting so much action?
I think, well, a lot has to do with our brand, with our name, people knowing us. We've been in this business combined, I think 18 years, over 750 million in sales, with our name on the billboard, on buses, referrals. We're everywhere and anywhere at this point, whether
Everywhere
it's
you need to be.
Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, Staten Island, everywhere in New York.
Plus, you have a big team. How many agents is it?
We have at this point 20 agents from on our team, all rock stars. We speak 9 different languages, very diverse, cover all areas of Brooklyn and Manhattan, the tri-state area essentially.
And then to add to that, you do this.
We do this. We do a lot of video content. We want people to see us. We want people to see what we're about, not just in real estate aspect, but just about our daily living. We want everyone to know everything about us.
Awesome, awesome. So, you guys just closed Johnny Walker and a deal. What do you think about that? What's your thoughts?
Oh man, Thomas closed a $10 million deal. Let me tell you, man.
I said Johnny. I'm sorry, Thomas.
Tommy, Johnny, it's all good. That was the biggest deal I would say in our team as of now.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's a life changer. Not
Yeah.
only that is a life changer. It's gonna elevate his game in the business and the real estate world to another level because now he's gonna work with clients. People are gonna see that. So he's gonna gravitate, I would say, high-end clients to him.
Yeah.
He's gonna do a lot of farming mailers, videos to bring those buyers and sellers in. So that really puts him on a whole nother level, and us as well.
Yeah, and he also now has the experience to deal with those type of transactions, which are not easy because you guys are generally dealing with old markets, so you're
Yep.
low, even 200,000.
We've seen those.
To now to 9 million. Like,
Yeah.
that's a big difference between what a $200,000 buyer is looking for
Yeah.
versus a $9 million buyer.
It also looks different when you get that commission check. Obviously, there's more money involved. The harder the money, the harder it is to close it, right?
Correct.
Because you're dealing with a lot of savvy buyers, whether it's an investor or just not a first-time home buyer.
And
So
they're very picky about what they want because they're putting so much money into
they're
it.
extremely picky, and they also extremely picky who they trust.
Yes.
So they've been in the game, they know the game. So to really build that relationship is crucial, and that comes with obviously the first dialogue and showing them options, going out together with these clients. You're building long-term relationships because guess what? They got rich friends as well.
Yes.
And if you get into that circle of rich friends, you're set.
So you have in Sheepshead Bay, correct? I think that's the market that you mainly focus on
Yes.
besides other areas in Brooklyn.
Yes.
But in Sheepshead Bay, you have a penthouse.
Oh man, I have
What's
a
up with
couple of
that penthouse?
penthouses. We got these penthouses. So if you want to feel like you live in Manhattan, but you're in South Brooklyn, these are the penthouses.
that's the only building. By the way, the building there's a video on the Belisario page, but that building you have a 360 view of everything.
Holy moly. So the developer, his thought process is, why not bring Manhattan to South Brooklyn and build something one of a kind? So what he did was he got special permission from the city to build 30 stories.
Okay.
And from there, he bought up all the air rights surrounding areas. So no one ever will be able to build what he did. And then from there, he built these top-of-the-line penthouses, 4
Wow.
beds, 4 baths, 2,500 square feet.
All glass.
All glass, panoramic views. You get north, south, east, west. So
Amazing.
you're waking up, you're seeing the city. You're going to your living room, you're seeing the Rockaways, the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, you feel like the king of the world.
Yes, 100%.
And it's only, guess what? In the city, this apartment costs you $8 million. Here, it's only costing you $3 million.
Imagine that. So the price is better, and also you're right next to the bridge, so you can cross.
You're right next to the bridge. You're right next to the highway. You're right next to all of the B&Q train, really downstairs. So to get from there to the city by train, 40 minutes.
Imagine that versus driving, and then you could live in a nice neighborhood.
Yep.
Different views, the restaurants. You're right next to the highway. You're taking Long Island in a second.
West to the city, east to Long Island, you're literally right at your door.
Imagine that. And that was your listing. Is it on the contract now?
One of them is under contract. The other one we have a lot of interest on. We have a lot of people actually moving from North Brooklyn south because it's really getting unaffordable to live in North Brooklyn. So
Yes.
people are like,
Because people are coming from New York into Brooklyn.
exactly.
So the people that were there now had to go.
Exactly. And they're like, where can we go? Where can we go to an area where there's still growth? So they come down to South Brooklyn where it's still kind of like, people are starting to explore it a little bit more and people are starting to discover it. Where still price per square foot it's still the cheapest.
Yeah.
But now people are starting to discover what the Cheapside Bay, Brighton Beach, Manhattan Beach. So now, guess what? In return, what's going to happen? Prices are starting to go up.
Yep.
So I would say to any buyer that's whether in Manhattan and North Brooklyn, come on over. Let's show you what we got.
Yeah, amazing, amazing, and I really love filming that house. It was that apartment.
Yeah.
it was really it was an experience.
It was definitely an experience.
It was an experience. Looking over the glass, it's like you get to see a different lifestyle, and it's amazing.
You're like I'm telling you, you're like you feel like you're in Manhattan, but you're in Brooklyn. And guess what? You're minutes away from everything. And best of all, you're literally 5 minutes from the beach.
Yeah.
And now the summertime is around the corner. Guess what? It's the best feeling in the world.
Which brings us to the one that you have in Manhattan Beach, right?
Yeah.
It's a couple blocks away.
Yep.
We could say a couple blocks.
Yeah.
And then you have there another house that you're listing.
Yep.
What's the listing price on that one?
So that one's 2.75.
Okay.
The house is, about 4,000 square feet. And guess what? You're between the canal and the ocean and the beach. So you have tennis courts, basketball courts, kids play areas, soccer field, baseball field.
It's like a neighborhood because anybody that goes there lives there.
Exactly.
There's nobody passing through the roads.
It's the most southern point of Brooklyn. So we call it South Brooklyn's Riviera.
Okay.
People are starting to discover it. The beach there in the summer, you have restaurants right on the beach. Everything you need, people really are starting to discover the area. It used to be Manhattan Beach, a hotel, resort area years ago when it was built. That's what it was meant for. But then obviously just the developers came in, started building homes.
Yeah.
And, here we are, one of the hottest neighborhoods in Brooklyn.
Yes, and that's one of the markets you specialize on. What do you suggest to any new real estate agent that wants to join the team?
Well, listen, if you want to make money and you feel like you're up to it and you feel like you want to put in your best effort, full time, 100%, come speak with us. We're happy to, have this conversation and happy to bring you along.
Of course. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you, sir.
You killed it.
It's good, bro.
See.